apps, and they always find a way to humble me. And I have to travel and I get cute. Don't be confused. I'm not blocking out your face or your information or nothing. Position themselves as the gods of dating because they're chosen more easier. They are foaming at the mouth to tell a fat woman how to improve to be more like them. It's not us that's the problem. You want to find your other half, but then you're in my inbox asking me if I met so many men who were simply looking for expert. Actually, why I'm on a fitness journey, because I know to get better options, I have to be better option. The bubble skirt from. And I honestly feel like a piece of meat. And look, I actually made two like Tinder accounts with different pictures, but all my same information. All right, guys, I'm gonna say this off rip. A overweight woman going on a dating app is the worst thing she could do for herself. Like I'm already expect. I'm not. Why am I not surprised by none of this? By the clips that were shown in the beginning. Why am I not surprised? Because men, a lot of men see you as easy because they feel like you don't have respect for yourself. If you really are presenting the way you look to a dating app as a woman, being overweight the way a lot of these women are, especially the one in front of us, for example, you must be easy. You don't respect yourself. Because if you're not willing to lose the weight, get in shape, and look healthy and be presentable first, at least, why would a guy not just tell you straight off rip, I'm trying to hit? Like a lot of these big women, dudes don't even try to sugarcoat it with them anymore. It's straight up like, hey, big sexy, when are you free? Or when are your days off? I'm trying to link. Have you ever done this before? Like, no guy's trying to take you out. The skinny girl was getting offered on dates. Guys were offering to like send her money, rent. And what did I just say? Me, it's like sexual questions. What did I just say, guys? God is my witness. This is my first time watching this video with y'all. What did I just say? No dates, just straight to it. Straight to it. And I just told you the reason why. But the reason why I just told y'all is a hard truth that these women don't want to accept. They don't want to hear, they don't want to accept it. Like right off the bat, like no respect. And don't get me wrong, I have been on dates and I have like engaged with people that were like decent from dating apps, but the reception of being like plus size versus straight size is completely different. The only the only guys that are gonna want to take her out and treat her with respect are the guys who can't get nothing else, or like BBW lovers, the guys that actually are into big women. And most of the time, those dudes are not their type. Like these big women that go out on a date to get a free meal, of course, good free conversation and stuff like that. But they don't really like these dudes. They're not their type. The dudes that are really their types are the ones that just want to hit and quit. Because don't get it twisted, there's a lot of Himothy's, a lot of handsome dudes, a lot of dudes that have wives, that have girls that are considered baddies, and they be hitting these big women down low. They don't want to be seen in public with these big women, but they be crushing these big women, for real, putting their work on these big women. And a lot of these big women can't take D. Don't get it twisted. If you know, you know. But if you don't, I'm telling you right now, a lot of these big women cannot take no meat. Skinny women, though, different. Skinny women, you could pound them out. They could take it. Boy, smoking on that gas, by the way. That's why I sound like that. I'm not sick. Thank you, God. I recovered from a serious sinus infection. Sinus infection going crazy, man. I know, like, probably five to seven people that had it around the same time. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if it's something in the food. I'm leaning more towards something in the air. There was something in the air this year that got everybody a serious sinus infection. My lady's still recovering from it. I gave it to her. I got it from people at work, gave it to her. It's crazy. I know too, like I said, I know a few other dudes that I talked to got it too right now. Bad.
Like, let me know if you guys agree down below. That's actually why I'm on a fitness journey, because I know to get better options, I have to be better option. And I
Exactly.
don't hate myself. Like, I love my body, but I just don't like the way that people treat me because of my body and the way that my body has positioned me in society, if you guys know what I mean.
She said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me guys are offering me as a skinny girl to pay for my things? I choose the latter. But in order to get on the ladder, she has to lose weight first. She got to lose that weight to get on the ladder. But yes, you should choose the ladder, right? You said it. And that happens. Won't be every guy, but there's always some simp. I gotta say it, there's always a simp out there willing to pay a lady's bills. She saw it. So that's what she chooses. You know what? You'll be very happy because of it. Because you shouldn't be looking for men that pay your way. But if that's what you're gonna get as a slim girl, that's a better option than what you get now. Because right now, guys just want to use you when they're down and out. You're petty cool now. That's what you're seen as. Oh, struggling down all hard times. Let me holler at Big Birthday. Oh, honey, let me tell you, when I was on Tinder, I met so many men who were simply looking for ex-partner. Like, they wanted to just give you a little ding-a-ling and then going about their business. I feel like I was past that point in my life. Like, I was no longer interested in being friends with benefits with any man because... Wow.
See that, guys? And this is not the first time I've heard a woman say she's past that point in her life. You have to understand that too about big women. If you a dude and you got a woman that's a little on the bigger side, you must know her past. This is why I don't think it's petty to ask a woman what's her body count around how many men you done slept with. And you know another question, but you know what? We're gonna say that for another video. Well, we'll say it, but we'll get in detail in another video. You gotta ask a woman if she's ever had a train ran on her. But yeah, you gotta know, because you really willing to take up this woman after she's had her whole phase? Not every woman you meet is gonna be a virgin, but you want to catch a woman before her whole phase, not after it. So many penises done been inside her. So much meat been down her throat. She done. Come on, man. We all human at the end of the day. You know, people gonna have relationships, but the stuff that's been done to these women, how many dudes, it would disgust you if you really knew. So that's why a lot of these dudes be simps when they get married to these women, when they bear children with these women, because dude, she had a serious whole phase, and now you don't went up in her raw and put a baby in her after all that. Nasty, nasty work. They're soul ties. They're soul ties. And you have to, as a man, you have to think about how low a woman has to be at such a low point to, one, have a train ran on her, and two, to just sleep around, have multiple friends with benefits. You gotta, because women are emotional. Us men, we hit a chick, smash a chick, and we don't even think about her, on another level. That's it. If we hit it again, good. If we don't, oh well, move on to find something else. But women, there has to be some type of emotional connection with her to sleep with a guy, because that's how women are wired. So if a woman was at a point in her life where she didn't have any type of emotional connection to a guy she slept with, just running through men, man, I think I get the point.
This girl probably has 500 bodies. I'm not looking for a pen pal either, right? Or there would be men who like, oh, I'm in an open relationship. We're looking for a girlfriend. I ain't swinging that way, partner. Keep it pushing. I don't play about mine. I don't like to share mine. So no, I'm not joining in your polyarity, whatever, smarty, hey, whatever it is, and it's more than me and you. I'm not with that either. I would also be strategic in my questions because I determine.
Literally different strokes for different folks, huh, guys? 2 videos, and I ain't getting no comments or likes, but it's all good. 2 videos, the same female in different lineups, pop the balloon, and she's a poly. So different strokes for different folks, man. Some women be with it, and some women don't.
What my values were, like ambition, like stability, things like that. So I would ask for
And that woman wasn't even overweight. She was weird looking, but she wasn't overweight.
these questions to see if the answers lined up with my values. There was something else. Oh, accountability. So
Values. Men have values too. And most men, they value a lady that's in shape. Seriously, it's wild because the last video I did is about ladies that are in shape. They're in the gym and still. Some of those ladies don't get men. They can get men, but they don't get men. A lot of time it's because they don't talk. Things are harsh nowadays.
Hey, everybody can like you, but you don't have to like everybody. You're only responsible for who you choose to entertain. So if a man was not on the wave that I was on, I did not entertain him. Anything less than you wanting a relationship, you wanting to build something to grow, was beneath me, and I'm not entertaining that. I also did a lot of work on myself so that I would not fall victim to men who would prey upon my insecurities or fall victim to men who figure that, oh, you're a big girl. Maybe you might be just looking for any old thing. No. I stood firm on what my standards were, what I wanted in a man, what I wanted in a partner, and anything less than that, beneath me, I did not entertain. So that is my advice to everyone. Don't entertain anything that is beneath you. If you do not want it, don't entertain it. Anything that's ghetto, we ain't doing ghetto in 2021 or 2022. Also, I did a lot of work on myself. So accountability plays a huge role. Let me know if y'all want me to talk more about this subject.
In 2025, going into 2026, dating is trash. People used to warn me to stay off of the dating apps because they told me that the dating apps were trash. You're not going to find nothing on there, just a whole bunch.
I mean, and look at this, guys. Obviously, the subtitles are slightly in the way, but she got her chest all in the camera. Like, they don't even have respect for themselves. You feel like dating is trash. You feel like probably gonna say the same thing. Dudes only want sex with big women, see me as a sex object. Why are your boobs your cleavage exposed? Why you don't have on a regular t-shirt? You're making yourself look sexual, look sexy. Come on, man.
Bunch of men who just want to waste your time with you. And I was like, no, there are so many success stories, girl. I have not found not one person on any dating app that was really, really about it. And it's so crazy on the dating apps because a lot of men on there are just so full of it. Like, how in your bio you're saying that you want to find the love of your life, you want the wife and kids, you want to find your other half, but then you're in my inbox asking me if I, or when there are women on dating apps as well, because it's not only men, there are women on dating apps who are okay with having a one night stand, who are okay with just having casual, but they will go over those women profiles that are looking for the same thing that they are and go to someone who clearly says in their bio, hey, I don't really want this, just to put this person through all of that, just to with them and ghost them. I don't want no parts of dating nowadays.
Men see you as an easy road. That will always be the case. You have to lose the weight. You have to. You're not valued. And I gotta say this. Men.
I mean, we could say this all day. You have to lose the weight. That's why I brought up the point. Like, stop presenting yourself in a sexual manner. Yes, of course, lose the weight. But a lot of these women don't want to lose the weight. A lot of these women are comfortable in their own skin, and they want you to accept them the way they are. Some of them may not say it, but that's the truth. Some of them may say, oh, I have a thyroid disease. I have this happened to me. I was in a car accident. You never really know somebody's story, but a lot of the times these women want you to accept them for the way they are. For real. They really want to cry out and say, it's not fair. Why can't I have the man I want looking like this? I enjoy food. I don't want to work out. It hurts. I'm too tired. I don't have time. All the excuses. Because they may come across, they're tight. And you say, all right, come on, I'll give you a chance, but you got to be willing to get in the gym. You got to be willing to get on this keto diet. You got to be willing to fast one day a week. Do what I tell you in the gym. They're going to say no. It's too hard. After the first, maybe not even last a week. That's the main issue. And guys, if you wonder why, if you say, why does this dude always react to other people's content? Because, guys, it takes time to edit and do this stuff. I'm all about time. As I've gotten older, I have more discernment. And I realized to really break down a video and edit and all this stuff, it takes time. My time means a lot to me. It's so valuable. My time to think to myself and talk to God and be with my lady. I just had to shovel freaking well over 14 inches of snow. I was out there for 3.5, 4 hours by myself with a shovel. All my neighbors around me, one of them had his friend come with the plow truck. Another one got one of those snow plows, the ones you walk with. Nobody offered to help me, except for my neighbor across the street who came out with his son, and I was pretty much almost done. So I was like, nah, I'm good. But yeah. My time is valuable, man. I did that by myself. I didn't pay nobody. I didn't accept no help. I didn't get really asked for help or anything. So yeah, I'm not about to. If I can react to somebody else and give my input, I'm gonna do that. For those wondering why I do it like this.
Can't do it. If you are still in the dating apps, you are God's strongest soldier, because I'm tapping out. The idea that people who are not conventionally attractive have super low standards.
And let me just say this: a lot of bigger women are beautiful. They have really beautiful faces. They have beautiful faces and they have really nice skin. So I just be looking at them like, man, if you lost the weight, not only would you feel better, but man, you will look so much better slim. I be thinking that to myself. I know y'all gotta agree with me. Lizzo, perfect example. I bring her up all the time. When she was bigger, I always said Lizzo's pretty. She has a really pretty face. Looks like she has really nice skin. Like this woman right here, and pretty much all the women so far in this video, they all had nice skin and were pretty. They weren't ugly.
Honestly, it's the complete opposite. When you are not the standard body type,
like I like her lips too. She has really nice lips.
You don't have the
really nice and full,
accepted in society.
Soft looking.
You actually have to stand on business a lot more times than not, because if you don't have pretty high standards and stand on, people will continue to play in your face over and over again. Spoken from someone who has had people playing in their face over and over and over again. So I don't know what people are thinking just because you know that IG handle that you're not supposed to have standards. Like them, when it's not us that's the problem, it's the people who we're going after, it's the dating pool that's the issue.
Delusional.
And you're absolutely right. I don't ever see a plus size woman get on social media and be parading a man around who is just trash. Now, to be fair, a lot of these men are trash in secret, so no one really knows if their man is 100% innocent or whatever. But the ones that are getting played.
Sure about that? I think there's a lot of them rating on trash.
Always fat women. It's usually not fat women, because if you want to be honest, we have to go through so much to actually get a partner who likes us. A lot of smaller women who get chosen, and this is the truth, y'all don't want to hear me, a lot of the smaller women that get chosen just because they're smaller. It's not.
Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. And she thinks she's cooking, but she's really not. What did I say earlier? Just a minute ago. They want you to accept them how they are. I'm telling you. They want you to get with them and they say, all right, I'll lose the weight once you get with me and give me a chance. And then they fall off of the diet. They sneaking and eating chips and snacks behind your back. Come on, man. Stop it.
Because they like you more. It's just because they would rather be seen in public with you than a plus size woman.
Being plus size is really hard sometimes, but especially being single and plus size, because I'm on dating apps and they always find a way to humble me.
Like, that hair looks like a hornet's nest on your head. Like, why do black women do this? Even if you weren't overweight, the hair is a no. But there's so many black men that just accept them for this. I just don't, I don't understand. I can't do it. I can't do it. That junk look crazy on her head, bro.
Because I'm real confident. Like, yeah, I'm fat, but I'm real confident.
Looking like a queen bee. The real queen bumblebee.
Then I do my monthly check.
She definitely got a lot of cousins and probably brothers. Those the ones that's bringing her food back to the hive. Watch out for them, man. They'll beat you up. They'll jump you. They may even shoot you and kill you.
Of OkCupid, and somebody finds a way to humble me.
Oh man, humble, bumble. Let
me show you what I'm talking about. And you know what? Since you played with me, I'm not blocking out your face or your information or...
You are massive. Beautiful face, though. Dual weight, lost journey buddies. I told you, man, a lot of these bigger women got beautiful faces, man. But not for nothing, he looks like he's overweight. So the nerve of him to be talking and judging, looking the way he looks, man. His body fat percentage is definitely well over 25%.
Nothing. Because you need to learn from this. So Jamari, 35.
Throwing stones when he live in a glass house.
It's me. You are massive. Beautiful face, though. Dual weight loss buddies. Now, I'm not even mad that he pointed out that I'm fat, because we already know that, obviously. But what? You actually wrote this, read it, and sent it, and thought somebody was gonna match with you?
Girl, you should have got a weight loss buddy. He was trying to be friends with you. You gotta get him where you fit. Oh, at least you want to be friends. Friends, you lose weight, shows interest. He loses weight too. He may be fat too. You don't know that, right? You see his picture, he looks decent, but then you see that stomach is probably like protruding. Alcohol will do it. But standards, they have standards, but they really shouldn't, because you should have had standards with keeping your weight down.
Are you kidding me? I will be staying off the dating apps for about the next 6 months. Because are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? Humble, real quick. Humble.
Would you hire mid-tier celebrity Zach Woods to inspire your teams?
Now push.
Took an L with the bubble skirt from Future Collective, but I was wrong. I just wasn't pairing it correctly.
See this, man? Too comfortable in your own skin. And I'm going to say this, and it's not to like make this about myself, because you always get the people say, well, you got to make it about you and your lady. No, I'm just using it as an example. My woman lost about 65 pounds, right? The keto diet, it works. Trust me. That's the only thing that worked for her. She tried everything, even Ozempic. That didn't work for her. But the keto diet worked. That's the only diet that she saw weight loss doing. She didn't buy clothes when she was bigger. She wore hoodies and sweatpants and stuff, you know? And she's still not at her weight goal. She got a few more pounds she wants to lose still. But she lost a lot, guys. She looks like a totally different person to me. These bigger women be so comfortable in their own skin. They have all these outfits that slim girls should be wearing, all these different fancy, even bigger women who wear suits, you know, expensive suits to work and stuff. They're too comfortable in their own skin. If you just thug it out, and you just wear hoodies and sweatpants and stuff, and you constantly in the gym when you're not at work, and you really trying to lose the weight, you taking it serious, you're saving yourself money, and you're not lying to yourself. And you don't just stay where you're at. A lot of these bigger women, man, they'll be right back to that phase in their life. Remember the girl early in the video said, oh, I'm done with that phase of my life? A lot of them will go back to it. Because they realize that they're not serious about losing the weight. They're not serious about making a change. And they shouldn't want a man for them to feel like they got to do it. They shouldn't feel like, oh, let me get a man to accept me for who I am first. And then I lose the weight. No, you're doing this to get a man? Do you care about your health? Health is wealth. Health comes first. This ain't it. Look at those Jordans. Those Jordans are cooked. Look at her ankles. Look at her cankles in them Jordans, man. Look at her. She has no knees. She pretty much has no knee. No knee definition. You know how bad that is on her knees, all that weight? This ain't healthy, man. Stop. They need to stop buying clothes. Stop shopping when you're overweight. Stop shopping. Wear what you have. It's gonna feel so much better to go shopping in a smaller size. And you can hold your bigger pants and your bigger skirts and up next to you and say, man, look at this. This is huge. I used to be able to fit this. Now I'm swimming in it.
Now, see, understand here.
This is why they have to stop gassing up these big girls.
And she got a lot of makeup on, but you could tell she's pretty.
Like these cherries and this quarter denim jacket, and it's a fit. You can't tell me it's not.
See, they're too confident. And she really got tattoos on her leg. You got tattoos on your legs as big as they are? God, she needs to clean them Jordans, man. For real, for real.
And my handmade earrings, you can't tell me I am not slaying. But the most important thing I got with me is the confidence. See, that's the thing, Brittany. She brings it, okay? She just got to get her bag a little bit. And then my bag I did. See, as the great philosopher Brandy said, almost.
She's breathing heavy.
And you know another problem, guys, too, is women. Women will hype up other big women in the comments, even smaller women, just to try to make them feel better, and they really making themselves feel better, like I did my good deeds for the day. That's really what it is, I'm telling you. Oh, I am a nice person. A lot of these quote-unquote baddies on social media, I am a nice person. I tell other women they're beautiful. Bigger women that really need to lose the weight, you fill their head up with these lies, and then you got these Tyrones and Nukes that be in these big women's inbox and literally in their box. So you got the best of both worlds for them, filling their head up to make them feel like, oh, I look good the way I am. Somebody needs to accept me the way I am. People tell me, and guys screw me. Women tell me, other women tell me, and guys screw me. Do you know most of these women only value compliments from other pretty women or women that they consider pretty? It don't matter what you tell them all day, even if you're their man. Baby, I love you, you're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. You don't need makeup, you're beautiful. Unless another woman tells them or other women are telling them, they don't believe it, that they're beautiful. That's how wired a lot of these women are, especially the bigger women. I'm telling you.
That was the most exercise you've done in probably the last month. Moving back and forth like
denial. Your girl been on dating apps for a while now, like literally months, no profile. But I got a little bored, so I'm like, let me go shop for some hoes. So I download a dating app, and before you ask which one, it don't matter. These hoes are like McDonald's, they're everything.
using men lingo, but even the big girls got hoes. Some guys struggle, right? Because a lot of guys wouldn't dare talk to one of the ladies, and then they wouldn't dare talk to one of you. But even the big girls got hoes in different areas of clothes. Crazy.
It's true.
On all the profiles. I make my little page, set it up, and I get to start swiping, shopping.
It's true, because I'm going to be real with you guys, big women give really good head. They do. They give head like they eating. Like, for real. Like, it's like they don't come up for air. They don't need air. They breathe through their nose or something. Big women get the best head, I'm telling you right now. And a lot of big women got really good box. And I'm not trying to be nasty, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just, in my past, I was a hoe, I got around. You know, I'm glad I put that life behind me. Thank God, and I didn't catch nothing I couldn't get rid of. But yeah, big women really got good box, and they give good head, and that's a lot of reason why they got hoes. A lot of skinny dudes like big women too. So even growing up in the hood, there was a lot of skinny niggas I knew that was hitting bigger women.
And I get to this one man page, and one thing it just reminded me is when men start to get bad, they will not update them pictures. I've even been a victim of this in real life. This man literally had a certain physique in his pics. We link up for a little date, and of course, yes, we were FaceTiming, but I wasn't seeing the whole vibe. And I was like, let me see a vibe. So I didn't want him to think that I wanted, the vibe. Girl, and he was chunky. And I know you're I show that I'm big. Let me actually show you these.
She got
these
a
are my
catfish,
top
guys.
profile pics. This is my number one pick always. I'm big and I can
Oh my lord.
Alright, someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
Don't be confused.
That is massive. Yo, look at his face. Ah, look at his face. Oh, look at his face. This man is distraught right now. Yo, she is massive. Yo, she could literally hide a cat between her boobs. She could hide a small dog between her boobs, for real, for real. Like, yo, she got a BBL on her chest. I think this is the first time I've seen a woman with a BBL on her chest. Like, for real, for real. This is Cardi B butt cheeks on her chest. Like, you would have to lift her stomach to hit it missionary. So instead of hitting missionary, you could just smash her boobs. They're gonna look like two butt cheeks anyway. Put some lube between them. There you go. It's like smashing two butt cheeks. That's how big they are. That's how, she is huge. Look at her stomach. And she looked tall too. Wow. She is massive, for real, for real.
Coming in right after, still big.
Wow. And wearing dunks too. Yo, this is crazy. She look like she like 6'2". How tall are you, girl?
Turn to the side so you don't be asking me, what about there's what do you
You can see it in the front. You got ass. In the front. That girl packing the wagon. She dragging the wagon like dragging the swag.
You said the same thing I said, bro. She got front butt.
Men don't want front butts. You talking about your little chunky look? That need to be your exercise button. Seriously. They would never do.
you talking about? And lastly, up close and personal, cutie patootie. So the fact that because I'm big, he felt like it was safe for him to be big and not tell that he was big.
You said chunky.
Well, I may be big.
Why not?
I'm not a big fat liar.
You know what? I'll give it that. Why? Because big girls do want skinny guys, right? And
What did I just
skinny
say?
guys out there with fetishes
Yup.
who like big girls.
Facts.
Back in the day, I would have. When I was down and out, I talked about those things. Every man would. If you say you wouldn't, you're lying. Stop lying, bro. But some guys would. That's a disgrace. But yeah, I was disgraced back in the days. But you know what? I had no shame at all.
Word.
Dating as a fat woman is really hard, and I think one of the hardest things for me has been like trying
Beautiful
not
eyes.
to
Beautiful eyes,
catfish
guys.
someone. You know, if I give just like a portrait shot like this, they don't really get a good sense of what my body looks like. And so in all of my dating profiles, I try to include at least one, generally two, like full size, full body shots so that they know what they're getting themselves into. And one time, I remember this one date, this guy and I had been talking for like 3 months, which is way too long to be in the talking stage. He was a pilot. He flew internationally, and he would be stationed at different like Air Force bases and whatnot for like weeks at a time, and then he would come back. And so I gave him a little bit of grace for that, and I thought, okay, by the time we were finally able to meet up though, I was super excited. We had like mad chemistry via text, and I got all glammed up. I wore this super cute outfit, showed up at this bar, crazy cats, and he walked in, and the look on his face was just like, ugh. And then he just put on a fake smile. He didn't make eye contact with me the whole time. And I've never had that experience where I felt so unwanted and so ugly all at once. The disappointment in his body language was so clear to me that he was just not into me. I went on another date with this other guy. We were like 3 hours apart, so we each drove like an hour and a half to meet in the middle, which I thought that worked out well. And I got my drinks. I was there before him, and so I got my drink, paid for my drink, and we chatted for about a half an hour. It was a little bit of awkward conversation. I felt like I was carrying most of the conversation. And this guy stops, all of a sudden, like, interrupts me mid-sentence and says, "Well, Sarah, it was really nice to meet you. I'm gonna go." And just got up and left. And I was like, okay. And I was really, really taken aback by that. So both of those experiences really showed me that I am not somebody that men want to date, which is too bad because I think I'm fun. I think I'm funny. I'm smart. I clean up really nice. I look terrible right now, but I clean up nicely. And I feel like I have a lot of love to give to somebody, but...
Guys, she seems like a nice lady. Beautiful eyes, really nice teeth. I always look at a woman's teeth. Her teeth are really nice, white, even, you know. She seems like she has a nice personality. Cool. Down to earth seem type of woman. I'm not sure how bad her body is. I'm not sure. But, you know, again, unfortunately, dudes want a woman that's in shape, man. That's just the moral of the story of this video.
Download them. I'm done. I'm not going to participate in the meat market, but I do need to go outside more. Dating as a plus size woman is really hard. It always has been. I'm not good at it. I'm like really not good at it. I've been single for a very long time because I'm so bad at it. And I just...
Guys, let me say this. She must really look like her dad. I don't know. I think it's the eyebrows, the way because they're so thick. She needs to thin her eyebrows out, man, because she looks like a dude. Like, we could tell she's a female by the boobs. Those are natural boobs, but man, she looks like a dude in her face. It's crazy. If she lost weight and thinned her eyebrows, she would be very pretty, I feel like, and get her teeth fixed.
Don't even think I know how to date.
Well, no, her teeth are good. They just small. But yeah, if she thin her eyebrows out and lose weight, she would look a lot more feminine.
So maybe I try that this year. Like, collectively. Maybe I look for events to go to. And maybe I just go outside when I'm bored. And the amount of times that I would have spent on an app, I can sit on a bench in Santa Monica. I literally have no idea. But I'll do it.
No hookups. I am not interested in hooking up. If you're looking for something...
Hi. So I don't really put myself out there. I don't like putting my face out there. The reason I don't is exactly because of people like this who want to body shame others and make inferences that just because I'm overweight means I should have zero standards. I, as a matter of fact, have very high standards, and if that means being alone for the rest of my life, then I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who makes me feel...
Yeah. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I'm just gonna say, you look like you're okay with being alone. A man with self-respect and who values himself and is a handsome guy, takes care of his physique, and is the best version of himself, he wouldn't even see you in that kind of way. Look how bad her hair is thinning. You're so overweight. Look at your neck. Around your neck area. Like, she wouldn't be bad looking if she wasn't this much overweight. I'm telling you, if her hair wasn't thinning like this, and she wasn't so much overweight that her head is like looks swollen, like a bullfrog. Even with the mole. I mean, the mole, it is what it is. I've seen women that are beautiful that have a mole right there. She let herself go. To the point where she should be lucky a man would even want to touch her. He's 100% man, and he wants to he wants to be around me. He wants to be in my presence. He wants to hang out. She should be grateful. Any man with the way she looks. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just keeping it real, guys.
You should get used to that. You should get used to being alone for the rest of your life. It's not that just your weight. It's that, look at your face, look at your hair, you're receding like an Indian woman. Seriously, you're receding like a man. You look like a man. And then you got standards? Get used to it.
About myself. We need to stop this body shaming. It is disgusting.
See, guys, comfortable in your own skin. Too comfortable.
Oh, man.
You going out like this? She had the
This
purse
girl,
like you go out like this. Ain't no
she's
way.
like an overweight lover. Overweight lover in the house. You know why I call her overweight lover? Because she's definitely heavy D, the overweight lover. But look, she looks like a call girl. An overweight call girl on the strip, $5. To get the $40 fix-up, that's the $5 holla. Girl, what's going to happen to her? I'm sure guys see her and think I'm getting that. You know what's wild? She has the look like she's definitely giving it.
Thank you.
And that's sad.
You can see it in her eyes.
But there are girls out there
You can see the lust in her eyes.
that are very accepting. And she looks like she accepted her reality.
Yes, exactly. Me and him would be good friends. I like his mindset, the way he think. We think alike. And he got the New York hat on. What if he's from New York? Shout out to him. Name of his channel is More to Life. Shout out More to Life. dope video, More to Life. Yeah, man, you can see it in her eyes, man. She just got that look. She gonna give you some mean top. And the back shot's gonna sound like Timberland boots in a dryer. Straight up. And she'll let you put in her other hole. I'm not trying to be nasty, I'm just keeping it real. Like, big women that are nasty, freaks, they're freaks. And she probably has had a train or two ran on her. We're gonna keep that for another video. But yeah, guys. It's all in her eyes.
Look at this. Look at this. Man.
Both times cleavage showing. Why the cleavage got to be out? Look.
You would be very cute though if you dropped some weight.
Yes, she would. Like Lizzo. Pretty face. The big one most got pretty faces.
No man is going to settle for that.
Look at the background.
It's not going to take you serious.
Look at the background, guys. This is her bedroom? Like, you like the kid that... She's like the kid that never grew up. The kid in her. It's still in her. Unicorn stuffed animal. Bed looked like a mess. Flowers in the back. Like, what is this? How old are you?
You ladies have to understand this. If the main ladies walking around nowadays, I'm talking about a lot of the dimes are not getting talked to. What makes you think a guy's going to talk to you? I don't say this to hurt your feelings. I'm just telling the truth because somebody's got to tell you the truth. I'm sure guys are telling you the truth. That's why this video is being made, right? A bunch of ladies getting told the truth and can't accept it. But you have to understand, men have standards too.
Couldn't agree more.
The Iceman is coming!
Went through his head.
Damn, I guess that's it, guys. Video was so good I didn't want it to end. But, yeah, that's it. Y'all comment down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this one, man. This was a good one. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.